then any attempt to advance freedom, democracy, and capitalism in the world can be seen as an attempt to advance what? Oppression. Voila! What's the definition of advancing oppression? An American empire. Once you accept the fact that capitalism is oppression, then any move to advance it can be seen as, or at least it can be characterized by the left as empire building. Now, if you can sell this idea, which has been sold since the Cold War, this is just old, leftover Cold War crap, which only, by the way, lives in the minds of college professors and their proteges. If you can sell this idea, then you can also sell the converse. And that is, Marxism, communism, and socialism are liberation. And we used to hear that all the time. You know, that's right, the People's Republic of North Korea, liberating the people from their money and capitalism and whatever. Hey, see, if you can sell the idea that capitalism is oppression, you can sell the idea of the converse, that Marxism and communism and socialism are the opposite of capitalism, so they must be liberation. Now, look, here's the bottom line on wealth and the poor. Because all these lefties go around, complaining that somehow capitalism is oppressing the poor. The poor are not oppressed. The poor are self-created. Yeah, but we need more programs to lift the poor from poverty. There is no way to lift anyone out of poverty. Poverty is a lifestyle. Poverty is a strategy. Oh, for the most part, the poor are unconscious about how they get to be poor. But it is a process that consists of daily decisions made within the templates of their assumptions about wealth and reality. If you're one of these people that thinks that somebody else has gotten your money, ill-gotten, somebody else has stolen my money, I don't have what I deserve, well, you're going to sit there and wait for somebody to deliver you what you deserve, to take it away from one American and give it to you. Now, I've seen taxes go up. I've seen them go down. I've never seen taxes go up and have anybody have a check delivered to their house. Except for the welfare crowd. You cannot lift anyone out of poverty. People, by the way, choose to be wealthy. Wealth is also a process, just as they choose to be poor. Now, I'm sure that more of the poor are unaware of their decisions. I think many of the rich do have some consciousness of what they are doing to get rich. But remember, there's those out there who are wealthy and really weren't focused on money at all. They were just focused on some dream they had. They wanted to make the best computer, the best exercise machine, the best hula hoop, the best car wash, the best hot dog, whatever it was, and as a consequence of that, they got rich. But if you're sitting around in America today and you believe that some outside force is making it impossible for you to prosper, then you won't. Now, I remember back in the 80s, this guy from Michigan blew through town with a bunch of car dealerships. His name was Al Bennett. Al Bennett, the dealing man. Al Bennett was as black as the ace of spades. There was no question that this was a black American. This guy not only bought one condo at Trimont, which is, for those of you on the network, this really ritzy a condo on top of Mount Washington with just an unbelievable view. He bought two, one on top of each other, and punched a hole in the ceiling and put in a stairway. This guy had a Learjet. This guy had dealerships all across Michigan. He had dealerships across Pennsylvania and probably Ohio. He was rolling in dough. Was he discriminated against? You bet. I'll bet there were people out there that discriminated. But he didn't accept it. He did not accept the terms of his environment. And and this guy, he was a great businessman. You know how he started out? He started out collecting bottles and getting returns for the bottles. And then after a while, he got himself a couple of soda machines, and he started placing soda machines around. Nobody came and gave this guy money. People discriminated against him left and right because he was black. He didn't care. He didn't accept it. Folks, you're only poor if you accept it. You're only poor if you accept it. There is no outside agency working to make you poor. If you're poor, you have to examine your own assumptions about life and the decisions that you make in regard to those assumptions and how they are affecting the decisions you make. Now, I know by now you're all whipped up out there. Well, what about people that are handicapped? Listen, I've seen quads that make a good living sitting in a wheelchair, running a computer with a pencil in their teeth. Where there's a will, there's a way. Now, let me prove to you conclusively now that what I'm saying is correct. Somebody finally ran the numbers on multi-million-dollar lottery winners. 75% of all lottery winners, the big winners, 75% go bankrupt. 75% of these multi-million-dollar lottery winners go broke. Why? Because poverty is a lifestyle. Poverty is a philosophy. It's a strategy. And if you engage in it, it doesn't matter how much of somebody else's money you get from the welfare department or from the lottery commission. There's nothing that can save you except yourself. 75% of lottery winners go broke. That puts the lie to the whole notion that taking money away from one American and giving it to another can rescue another American from their poverty. That's BS. It's socialism. It doesn't work, and it never has.